Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's Point of View, where we focus on human interest stories from the Carolinas and beyond. Today it's Saturday and it's August the 6th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to extend to you a warm welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you find the information here to be informative. And if you're a returning viewer, by all means, thank you for coming back. You know, I always say the tide changes so frequently here on these YouTube streets. So you always have to acknowledge where your support comes from. And I want you to know, I sincerely thank you for your support. Feel free to like and to share this video. And don't forget to subscribe. Today's video is a bit different, and that's because I wanted to try something new. And you know, lately I felt the need to address a topic that's really important because I've been seeing a lot of arrests for child sex crimes, and I've been wondering why more people are not focusing on this topic. So I've decided to shift my focus a bit just to take a deeper look at this problem. And in the future, maybe on an infrequent basis, maybe once a month, every other month, I'll create a video just to provide some updates on what I consider to be this very important topic. And our topic today is North Carolina sex crimes against children, a 7-day review. And the focus will be on news reports from the past 7 days, July the 30th to August the 5th, 2022. I'll provide you with a summary here, and as always, I'll place links to a few of the full articles in the description box. And our first case comes out of Concord, North Carolina. Take a look at that headline. And it reads, North Carolina man facing 110 years for child sex crimes. And this was published yesterday, August the 5th, 2022. And here we're talking about Ali Dawad Muhammad, 39-year-old. He was arrested over the district line in South Carolina. And again, he's from Concord. We learned he's facing several charges in connection with illegal activity involving minors. Based on what has been reported, he was running this illegal activity where he had access to underage children, and he was encouraging them to produce child sex abuse materials. He also distributed child sex material, and he sent images to individuals who were underage. And it appears this had been going on for quite some time. Charges include criminal solicitation of a minor for sexual activity, of course, disseminating obscene materials to a minor, first-degree sexual exploitation, as well as second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. And if he's found guilty on these charges, he's facing up to 110 years in prison, and he's being held without bond. And moving right on to the next case, and it's coming out of Statesville, North Carolina. Take a look at that headline. And this was from August the 2nd, and it reads, teacher charged with statutory rape of North Carolina student under the age of 16. Now, 39-year-old Elizabeth Suzanne Bailey was a high school teacher working at Northview Academy. That school is also known as Presley Academy, and it's located in Statesville. She started there in 2010 and as an assistant, and her current position, her last position, she was a science teacher. And Elizabeth Bailey is now facing multiple child sex charges. Police say they first received complaints against Bailey on July 20, and as soon as the school found out, she was suspended with pay. And deputies say they interviewed the student involved and witnesses. There were witnesses. So I guess this was done in the open. It wasn't done in secret because there were witnesses. All right. And then deputies say they also searched her communication devices for more information. Now, when they had the arrest warrant, they couldn't find her, but she apparently knew they were looking for her, and she turned herself in on August the 1st. And she was arrested and charged with statutory rape of a child under the age of 15, felony indecent liberties with a minor, and felony sexual activity with a minor. She was eventually given a $75,000 bond and placed in house arrest with an ankle bracelet. And now we move right on to Craven County, North Carolina. Now, there are two arrests from Craven County that I found, and they both were listed, published on August the 3rd. And this first one is Victor Wilcock, age 33, and he resides in Havelock. And police say he admitted to the sexual abuse of 8 young children. The 8 children, both boys and girls, are between the ages of 2 and 7, and this sexual abuse took place over the past 5 years. I wonder if these were relatives or if there was a daycare or something like that, because it seems like he had access to a lot of children. So now he's facing 8 counts of felony statutory sex offense with a child and 8 counts of indecent liberties with a child. And this is for the 8 that he has already confessed to having abused. But police say they suspect there are other victims out there. So investigators are asking parents to contact the police department if they know of a situation where a child may have been harmed by this predator. And his bond has been set at $850,000. And still in Craven County, and still dated August the 3rd, but this time it's in Cove City, North Carolina. And we're talking about 38-year-old Kevin Brinson. Now, he has been arrested on 4 counts of indecent liberties with a child. Police say back in March, they launched an investigation after allegations surfaced of a sexual assault of an 11-year-old. And as police were conducting their investigation, they found a second victim, another young girl, but she was between the ages of 5 and 6 at the time. And yes, police say he sexually assaulted her as well. So he's locked up, but I couldn't find any information on his bond or his court appearance date. And we're moving up the street to Wilson for the next case. Now, this was a case reported on August the 2nd, and it involves 37-year-old Donald Christopher Whitley, and he was just arrested for kidnapping and rape of a 12-year-old girl who became pregnant. And this case had already gone cold, but there was a bright light because charges became possible as a result of DNA evidence. Police say back in June of 2014, a young girl reported to police that an unknown black man had sexually assaulted her in an abandoned house, and as a result of this assault, she became pregnant. And at that time, all leads, ran cold, but recently police received a new lead, and with the help of the FBI and evidence obtained through DNA testing, a warrant was issued for this man, and he was arrested. And as already mentioned, he's charged with kidnapping and rape, and he's currently in jail with a $1.5 million bond. And then while out in the Currituck, North Carolina area, there was this news headline based on information from the Currituck County Sheriff's Office. They had arrested these 3 men here for sex-related crimes against children, and this was dated July the 30th. And first on that list is 77-year-old Fred Kennedy. He was arrested as a fugitive from Missouri. So he was hiding out here in North Carolina after he had done his dirty deeds. Now, his pending charges in Missouri include 2 counts of statutory sodomy or attempted sodomy, deviate sexual intercourse with a person less than 12 years old, and 2 counts of incest. And his bond has been set at $500,000. Next is Zachary Christopher Gardner, age 27. Not sure why he's smiling, but he has been charged with 5 counts of second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor, and his bond was set. He has a $25,000 secure bond. And the third member of that group arrested that day was Jonathan Caravier, age 36, and he has been charged with 8 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor, and bond for him was set at $80,000. And the list goes on and on and on. But this is just a brief overview looking at news reports for the past 7 days. Just 7 days. And it's shocking to know there are many more out there. Some were reported, some were discovered, and many were not. But we'll stop here for now. But stay tuned as we continue to explore what's really going on with our children. And you can expect another update within the next few weeks. And that's all I have for you right now. Feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this video. And by all means, feel free to like it and to share it. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red subscribe button. It's at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on the bell that looks just like this one, that's the notification bell. If you click on that notification bell, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.